Have you ever felt like this?
Every time I try to go outside, my eyes burn.
Oh my god, my eye.
Well, do I have the solution for you? Introducing
Wii Sports?
No, not quite.
Wii Sports Resort?
Nope, still wrong.
Wii Sports Club?
No, introducing Nintendo Switch Sports.
So, it all started when I talked about mini arcade cabinets.
Drew, I keep telling you this. Just because your therapist quit doesn't mean I can be a therapist. I'm not a licensed therapist.
The only person I know that isn't a little bit insane.
Okay, just tell me your problems.
Okay then. So it all started when I was talking about mini arcade cabinets, and that dang Pac-Man one came along.
No, just cut to the actual problem at hand.
Nintendo Switch Sports. It's a new entry in the series beloved on the Wii, where you use your Mii to play sports with other Mii. This game is so beloved just based on the fact that it makes you feel like you were actually playing sports without playing sports in real life. And yeah, the sports here, like bowling, baseball, boxing, tennis, golf, everything here is fun and engaging. And I see why everyone was trying to get their hands on the system, maybe even for just this one game. Then the hype increased with Wii Sports Resort. This first of all converted to an island theme where every sport takes place somewhere on this island. And it's so immersive, way more than Wii Sports. It's like you're actually playing sports on a living, breathing, people-filled island. And new sports like basketball, biking, ping pong, sword fighting, heck, even freaking frisbee. This game literally did it all. Now, after a few years break, what happened with the series? What came next?
The beginning of the end.
Now, the Wii U didn't sell that well. Why is that? Well, people thought it was just a Wii add-on at first. The gimmick wasn't too enticing. There were too many 2D platformers, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
Yeah, it's safe to say that this was not working out. So how did they save it? Remaking Wii Sports, the exact same Wii Sports, and on the console where you can already play Wii Sports.
Yeah, on Wii U they made Wii Sports Club, and yeah, this one's kind of confusing. First of all, what does it do new? Online, which is kind of cool, but that's kind of it. Just play Wii Sports Resort. There are no reasons to play Club. Now, after a few years of break, what happens?
The fall of society.
Yes, Switch Sports, a clean slate for Wii Sports, after falling flat on its face on Wii U. First of all, let's get this out of the way. Oh, yuck, ew, what are those? Honestly, I thought this wouldn't happen, because there seemed to be a Mii renaissance with Miitopia coming to Switch. But no, they're pushed to the side as a side option for these stupid, diseased animals. And also, these other guys have more customization options than Mii's, so all you can do with the Mii's or give them a body, that's it. For sports mates, you can give them hats, different clothes, and other goodies, which is just bullcrap as heck. Like, this is borderline propaganda.
Whoa, calm down, maybe some water will help.
Oh, thanks. What the heck was in that?
Rotten fruit juice.
Why?
Well, I can't have you too calm.
I think I've lost a few taste buds from that.
It's clearly working.
Second, which is actually a pro, the motion control of Joy-Cons with more accuracy. Like, most games can detect when the Joy-Con is moving pretty well, so this would do wonders for a Wii Sports game, because of the initial controls of the Wii being pretty iffy, to say the least. So these will be pretty alright, but because they're smaller, having the strap-on might be necessary, or else you might fling it across the room. Third, a new theme. Spocco Square, and it's kind of like a general city theme, and it's fine, but Woohoo Island will forever be king. Fourth, you get rewards and clothing options, only for going online. And yeah, this game is way more online-centric than anything on the Wii. It's fine if you have Switch Online, but this game will be bought by a lot of people, so yeah, that might be a con or pro depending on who you are. Now it's time to talk about the sport. First, the best, bowling. Now, what I said about it being random in the playtest is just plain wrong. But with this environment, oh, it looks so good. And with the mall environment, this is just so vast and more lively. Sure, the mall theme is kind of cool, but the bowling alley in the original and Resort is so much cozier, like it just feels right. But this is fine enough, and the new twist being elimination, like you have to compete more, is actually really fun and rewarding if you do end up winning. Next, tennis. And tennis is okay. It's not that much better than the original, kind of worse in fact, because on the original you had you and 3 other CPUs. One of which being on a team, and if you have 4 players over, you can, have all 4 to play. And that's kind of what happens here, but if you don't have 4 players, they clone you. And it's kind of weird and finicky to get timing right because you can't control your player. And it made more sense in Wii Sports because there was less space and more people involved. I don't know, it's just not very fun. Next is Chomber, which is basically the return of the same game from Wii Sports Resort. And I like it, certainly not as much as I did by just looking at the footage, my previous look at this game, with the playtest and all. And yes, I'll get to why I was kind of an idiot at some points in that video. First of all, because the tennis looked good.
The original is nostalgic as heck, but look at this!
Okay, yeah, but to the actual subject at hand, Chambra is pretty good. I like it. You can either do double sworded or single sword. And you can block depending on which sword you actually chose. And you can do charge attacks. God, it's pretty in-depth. But without leveling up like you did in Wii Sports Resort and facing new foes, it's kind of lifeless. And I don't know, there just isn't much there to satiate the lack of that. But yeah, good. But not like it's this thing coming to Christ or something.
Fun fact, this game is actually the first song I've seen.
If you're not gonna calm down, I'm gonna give you that water again.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do not put me through that crap again.
Next, another sport with a net. What? Yeah, badminton. It's just okay for me. It's a little bit better than tennis because it's just one-on-one. And it's kind of fun unlike tennis, which is a load of bullcrap. But it's not without its flaws because this one certainly gets the most boring out of all of them at a certain point. Which is a definite problem that Wii Sports and especially Resort never had. But yeah, it's okay. Better than tennis. Next, volleyball. Why the heck is half this lineup sports with nets? Like, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. But actually, this one isn't that bad. What a surprise. You can either defend the net or block the ball or hit the ball. And you can do more precise shots sometimes. It even grades them. But yeah, best sport with a net in the court. No competition. Literally an objective fact.
You say it's an objective fact, but someone out there could like tennis more than this, so therefore their opinion isn't valid, because it's different from yours.
Man, I'm offended. That's the best therapy I think I've ever gotten.
I have experience.
How? You're not even licensed.
I have ways.
Cut back to voiceover, Drew. I'm scared now.
Now, the last sport, and let's face it, pretty much second best, soccer. Now, it's kind of like a more closer viewed and smaller FIFA in a way. It's more similar to something like Rocket League, but without the cars. And you have a stamina bar when you're running. It actually adds strategy. And yeah, it's fun. The only thing that's cursed is the fact that they change the color of your hair based on your team. Like, look at this. This isn't normal. So, what's next? Okay, so that was it at launch. What the heck was that? That was okay, but half the lineup was sports of a net. Game just gets more repetitive without more substance, like Wii Sports and especially Resort. In the original video, I said these environments were more grandiose and interesting than the original in Switch Sport. Here, it's just much, but bowling in Wii Sports or Resort is just so much better. And it just feels right, I'm sorry. And playing tennis feels better and plays better here. And Chambra looks much better here. Where are we in Switch Sports? The middle of a mall? What mall has a big circle of water in the middle of it? I don't want to shop next to that. A second reason I was kind of dumb in that video, I was judging based off the footage. So yeah, a lot of my points were instantly invalid. Also third thing, oh yeah, there's actually a couple predictions I made. First of all, being Mii CPUs. And guess what? They're added in the first update, and yeah, it's actually fantastic to finally go head-to-head against Mii's again. Especially since when I go online, everybody plays a sportsmate, so seeing the gang come back is just so heartwarming to me. Next, I predicted other sports besides golf to be added. Second, hopefully, more minigames. We already have confirmation of soccer and golf, so hopefully we'll be getting more beyond that. There could be old favorites and new ones, especially because there are so many options that Nintendo could choose, and I really hope to get that. That has not been known yet, because it took 7 months for golf to be added. Oh crap, yeah, golf came out, let's discuss that. So yeah, golf is golf. It has you choose if you want a more classic experience, akin to more original Wii Sports, or the type of gameplay in holes in Resort. And yeah, it also has you pick the number of holes, and yeah, it's alright, it's fine and cool, and it is kind of fun, but it took 7 months. It's really not that much to write home about, especially when you know Wii Sports and Resort both exist, and golf is virtually not different from there. And all that's changed is that instead of holding a big rectangle, I'm holding a, I don't know, oval, regardless, if this is the end, if no more sports are added, I'll happily just go back to playing Wii Sports Resort for the rest of my life, but acknowledge how much of a flop this was. Now, it was a flop, but only in quality. Because financially, this game sold 6 million copies. I'm sorry, what? I mean, it's still a fun game at its core. I'm sure this is bringing some families together all over again like Wii Sports did. But that won't change the fact that Wii Sports is just a fundamentally better game.
Okay, now that that's off my chest, I can finally face my fears.
What were you doing anyway?
Well, I was actually in an official commercial for Nintendo Switch Sports. Actually, I think they fired me because I just walked off the set. And now thinking about it, I don't know if that was an official commercial, because first of all, the set was just a shed with a green screen in it, and second, I didn't even get much info on the job. There was only one guy proposing it to me.
At least you might get a payout.
I was actually paying him to be in the commercial.
Why?
He offered me $5,000. Now realizing that was a scam, I'm probably not gonna get that back.
Well, how much did you pay him?
$10,000.
I'm offering bills for therapy now. I'm gonna use your money to get myself therapy.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.